Yo, what's up guys, Pro182 and welcome to another video. And today we're talking about the Game Awards, the nominees. Who am I going to be picking? I saw a couple categories. My brother gave me the idea, Real Dookie, so shout out to him. He said it would be a cool video and I was like, you know what? You're right, it would be a cool video. So I don't want to view all categories. Let's just start voting and then we'll discuss. Oh my god, right off the bat, Game of the Year. Okay. Game of the Year. So, starting it off heavy already, and I'm like, oh my god. I kind of already know my answer, but let's just go through all of them. Okay, so we got Deathloop, which I never played it. I've seen gameplay, but it just wasn't for me, man. It just didn't seem that appealing to me. I don't know. People said it was good, but I don't think it's Game of the Year though. It Takes Two, however, was good. I did play that, really good. Played it with my girlfriend, had a good time. Metroid Dead, I saw some gameplay on it as well. Didn't play it. I don't know. Was it really worth it though? Was it really that good? Do they just have to put like a Nintendo game on there just cause, right? I don't think it's Game of the Year. Psychonauts 2, another one I've heard good things about, but I think I just don't know enough about it to pick it for Game of the Year. Ratchet and Clank, I played it. Very good game, but I just felt like it was too cookie cutter-ish, I guess, you know? But there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't deserve Game of the Year, you know what I mean? In Resident Evil Village, this one kind of came and went in a way. I feel like people played it for like the first week or two and then it was like forgotten, you know? All I remember from Resident Evil was the big lady, freaking 8 foot tall, and everyone loved her, right? So I feel like with that, does that deserve Game of the Year? I feel like you guys already know where I'm going. It Takes Two, like hands down. It was so good. It was so different, and I think it deserves it. Okay. Best Game Direction, or for outstanding creative vision, innovation in game direction and design. Okay, and I'm gonna knock out Ratchet and Clank because I feel like award for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The game direction and design. I like the design, but I feel like it was just like the old, just added a few things, so I'm gonna kick that one out. Psychonauts 2, it's kind of the same reason. And I haven't played that one enough either, so get that one out of here. Oh man, I just don't. Okay. Returnal, I don't know it enough either to put it. It seemed interesting, but I don't think it would be best game direction either. I think Deathloop is pretty up there though. I would say that, like, from what I've seen, from what I hear about the game. I'll put it second. I'm gonna take It's Take Two again. Like, I hope it wins something because I think it deserves it for sure. Best narrative, oh god, It Takes Two again and Deathloop again. 3 for 3 for both for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. Okay, honestly, oh man, Deathloop. I'm gonna actually just kind of kick that one off because I don't know the story too well. It Takes Two is good, but I feel like there was some flaws in it, right? So I feel like we can safely say I can take that one out, you know? Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, that's pretty interesting. I've only seen a little bit of that one as well. And the story did seem pretty good. Like, from what I watched, I saw the parts with like Spider-Man were in it and everything. It did seem pretty nice. And narrative development, I think I'm gonna give it a Psychonauts, to be honest with you. And I didn't really hear anybody talk about Life is Strange. Maybe I just missed it, but I'm gonna go Psychonauts actually. I think I'm gonna give it to them. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Okay, this is a pretty good category. 4 for 4. My gosh. And Psychonauts is up there too. The Artful Escape, I seen the trailer for it. That was about it. It looked cool, so I guess good art direction. Deathloop, no, we're gonna take that one out. I just don't think it's, like, I don't know, more or less generic in a way, I guess. Like, we've seen this art style before, you know? So, no, we'll take that one out. Kina, It kind of reminded me of like a Disney movie. So I like that design and animation for sure. Psychonauts, a little cartoony. You know, I do like it. Like it. Ratchet and Clank, very good animation. You know, it looks really good. But I'm gonna give it to Kina. I love the art style in that one a lot. Best score in music. Well, I haven't heard the Artful Escape enough to hear the music. Deathloop. Man, it's 5 for 5, huh? No, nope, and nope. Honestly, all these I haven't heard the music for besides Cyberpunk 2077, and it honestly does have a good soundtrack. Like, between all the things that went wrong with it, it had a good soundtrack. Let's just give it that. So, music, I could agree with. Best audio design. Now, this is interesting because they have Forza 5 on here, and a lot of people were saying that it should be Game of the Year. You know, and people are like, it's a racing game, it doesn't deserve to be. But I think it does deserve to be part of it. You know, it could have been nominated for sure, but it doesn't have to win, you know. I think it deserves to be up there. Anyways, best audio. I don't know enough. Resident Evil, maybe, but no. Returnal, I feel like there wouldn't be a lot different. I feel like my take is between these two, because Forza's pretty good, but I don't know if it would win audio. I think I would rather give it to Ratchet and Clank, just because of all their wacky weapons and all the other characters and everything we meet, compared to just, it's because it's not just cars, you know what I mean? Like, it is, I know it's more than that, but give it a Ratchet and Clank. Best performance, okay. Erica Mori has Alex Chen in Life is Strange. Giancarlo in Far Cry 6. Jason in Deathloop. Maggie in Resident Evil. Oh, she played the lady, okay. And Ozimoa in Deathloop. Dang, not 2 Deathloops. Oh my gosh, okay. They're getting like every category so far. Is that gonna win Game of the Year? Oh my god. Best performance. Honestly, I'm gonna give it to the lady. I don't know. I don't know anyone else. I don't want to give it to him. I think because he's like a celebrity, so I'm like automatic get out of here. But I'm gonna give it to the lady because she's the one I've heard most of. Gamers for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I know Life is Strange has always been about that, so I think it's like an automatic yeah for that. But No Longer Home, A Humble Grove, Hannah, Chicory, A Colorful Tale, okay. Boyfriend Dungeon, I feel like I've heard that name, but I don't remember it. In Before Your Eyes, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Life is Strange though. It always talks about stuff like that, you know. That's like it's like its biggest part of the story. That's like what the game really is. Best Ongoing Award for Outstanding Development of Ongoing Content that evolves the player experience over time. Okay, so we got Apex Legends, Final Fantasy 15 Online, interesting, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Warzone. Well, I feel like I haven't heard anything about Final Fantasy Online, like the support and stuff, so out of here. Genshin Impact, I feel like it's still fairly new. Like, what is it? 1 or 2 years old? So get it out of here. Warzone, yeah, it's not outgoing or outstanding development. Like, they're barely doing a new map, you know? They haven't done really much to the old map either, so get out of here. Now, these two are here, Apex and Fortnite. I feel like Apex hit like a rough patch in its first year, but like once it's found its steps, it's running, you know? It's doing pretty well, I think. And Fortnite, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Fortnite though. It is non-stop updates, like freaking every 2 weeks. They concerts all the time now. They know how to keep it ongoing. They do a lot for the community for sure, for their players. I would say definitely Fortnite. I have to give it to them. Best indie game for outstanding creative technical achievement in game outside the traditional publisher system. And it's crazy because I never knew Kina was indie. I guess it's indie if it's their is it their, because I know this is their first game, but I didn't know it was indie game, so which is kind of funny. 12 minutes, it wasn't there all the way. It was good, but it's missing some stuff to be great. Death's Door, didn't get a chance to play. It looked pretty cool. Inscription, I've never heard of it. And Loop Hero, I don't recognize this one either. So these two are easily out. This one's out. Kina, man, for being an indie game, it's big. So it just kind of comes down to price. Like, this was on Game Pass for free. This was $40. What's worth it? I mean, Kina. I'll give it to Kina. Oh, there's 30 too. Oh my god. Okay. Best mobile game. For the best game playable on mobile device, Fantasia, never heard of it. Genshin Impact, I didn't know it was on mobile actually. So, okay. Marvel Future Evolution. Okay, hold on. I'm going out of line. League of Legends. Marvel Future Evolution. This, I actually did play this, and it was the same thing over and over again. Like, it was kind of like it was and Pokemon Unite, and I think Pokemon Unite is good. I think it has this chance if they support it enough. I don't know enough about Genshin Impact. I feel like that would be a good mobile game, but I don't know enough about it. So I'm gonna have to. My vote's gonna have to be for Pokemon. Cause I know this is like open world style, and I think that would be pretty cool for, pretty impressive for mobile. Best community support, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, exclusive of social media activity and game update patches. Best community support. This is a pretty good one. Apex Legends, pretty strong community. Destiny 2, it's really strong community. Final Fantasy, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know the community too much. Fortnite, pretty good. It died a little bit, but it's still holding on. And No Man's Sky, I can't with this game, man. So disappointed. I know it's like 10 times better now, but they betrayed me. Get out of here. I think I'm gonna give it a Destiny 2 though. I feel like it's just crazy how well the community is, or how like big of a following they still have. I don't know. I feel like the Destiny 2 community is crazy, and I'm gonna vote for them for sure. Innovation and accessibility, recognizing software and/or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even wider audience. By an even wider audience, I'm gonna give it to Forza. I just feel like it kind of like just pushes everything that they had to offer. I don't know. I just feel like they're all was in this game, and I like that. For the best experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Yeah, Hitman 3. That'd be a good one. Best action game. For the best in action focus on combat. Back for Blood. No. Chivalry 2. I think this is a cool game. I've seen gameplay on it. It always seemed fun to play, but I never played it. Deathloop. I don't know. Deathloop seems slow. Like, it doesn't seem like action-packed unless you actually do something. So I feel like I'm gonna exit that one too. Like, get out of here. Far Cry 6. You can do a lot in that game, so this is a pretty good one to choose for action. Like, there's almost like GTA style, you know. And Returnal has a lot of action as well, but it's not as like, I don't know. I feel like there's not as much as options to do compared to like Far Cry. So I'm gonna give it the Far Cry. Okay, best action / adventure. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Okay. Ooh, man, this is a tough one. I think Psychonauts would be a good one just because of the combat, traversal, and puzzle solving. But as well as Ratchet and Clank. Not a lot of puzzle solving, but it was just clean, you know? So we're gonna vote for Ratchet and Clank. I think that fits that category. Best role-playing game. Okay. I did see this category now, and yes, I believe Cyberpunk. Now, there was a shit ton of things wrong with it, but it was just one of those games where I had so much fun playing it still. Like, that's the crazy thing that blows my mind, right? Like, I still spent like over 100 hours playing this game. Pretty much, I did like 90% of the things that you can do in that game. So I obviously had a good time playing it still, even with all the bugs. So I have to vote for Cyberpunk. Like, I think it deserves my vote. Okay, best fighting game. I'm gonna do Melty Blood because I never heard of that one, so take that one out. It kind of looks like an anime. Demon Slayer, I'm taking that one out too. It's too generic. It's too like, it's just one of those cheap fighting games in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like it's probably made by Bandai, who they just pump out stuff real quick for cheap fighting games. So I want to take that one out. It's not super impressive. Virtua, is it a Virtual Fighter? Anyways, they might have been a typo. But Virtual Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, yeah, take that one out. And it's gonna be between Nickelodeon All Stars and Guilty Gear, because Guilty Gear looks pretty sick and crazy, and seen some gameplay. It looks actually good. Looks fun. Nickelodeon All Stars, it's the Smash copycat, but with Nickelodeon characters, and it's kind of like, it's like a meme, but then it's like, wow, this is kind of like a dream come true. But I feel like I don't want to do it for the memes. I want to do it for, like, I think someone that deserves it, and I'm gonna give it to Guilty Gear. Like, as much as I want to give it to Nicktoons, they didn't have like the voice acting, or like, and that was like a big drawback for me. You know, no like sounds or anything or music. It was just kind of like weird. I don't know. Like, but Guilty Gear I think deserves this. We're gonna give it to them. Best family game. So we're gonna take this game out. It Takes Two, only because it's not really family. It's more of like a couples game. It's a 2-player game only. Let's see, what else is there. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I think this is 4 players. So that's, oh man, this is actually a pretty tough category. We're gonna take off Pokemon Snap. If you're playing as a family, and I think it'd be kind of boring, so take that one out. Dang. Okay, I think I'm gonna take Wario out. It's a good party like game, like family game, but man, I don't know. Damn, this is actually okay. This is one of the tougher categories we've had so far. Oh my god, like because I can see myself. This is like a good game that you could play with your family, but this is a really good game as well. Mario Party Superstars, and then Super Mario 3D World. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go off of what I think I would have the most fun with, personally. And I'm going to go with Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Because I think it's like 4 players or 8 players. I don't know, something crazy, right? Like 4 players though, for sure. I think you could play with. And that's just really fun to me. And especially because it's like a 3D World. It's more like a platformer style, like compared to like, you know, this is like a board game style, but the mini games are really fun. And this is like mini games only. So 3D World. Okay, next. Best sim / strategy. Okay, I don't really know too many of these, so oh wait, it says sim game or strategy game. Kind of weird. It should have been like split, like best simulator and then best strategy game. I don't know why they're in the same category, because there's plenty of sims out there. I feel like, where's Farming Simulator? But my vote's already for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This game it's so beautiful. It's so good. I wish I had an actual like flight stick to go with it. That would be so sick. But if I had to pick like a strategy, it would be, because these are really 3 of like the most known. I think I'd pick Age of Empires. It would be Microsoft, then Age of Empires. Best sports / racing game. Okay, we already know Forza 5, like no questions. Although sports game, FIFA, it's like copy and paste with some slight differences. I don't know like what's new because I don't play it. So. And then F1 2021, it's too, like, I don't know, for like a racing game, it gets just like kind of boring when you're just like on the same like track, like a racetrack, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, Hot Wheels at least is different enough. And then I would say Forza and then Riders Republic, because Riders Republic was unique, and I think that's a good game, but Forza is pretty perfect, so gotta give it to them. Best multiplayer, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences in respective of its genre. Oh, they have New World on here. Okay. Back 4 Blood. Nah. It just didn't live up to like the hype. You know what I mean? Like the people that made Left 4 Dead, it just didn't live up to it. Knockout City, it's just like we'll play it once in a while for a board game. Best multiplayer. I feel like this is more of a couch co-op. This is like a good game if you're, well, I don't know. I wouldn't put it as like best multiplayer though, you know, best co-op. Even though it says including co-op, but nah, take that out. Monster Hunter, it's kind of the same thing. If it's anything like the last Monster Hunter that came out, where multiplayer was kind of like whack to do, and it was like complicated, then Valheim, I've seen gameplay, but it's not for me too much. It's kind of similar to New World, but it's a bit different. But we're gonna give it to New World. I think New World was fun. It's a good game. Content Creator of the Year. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should look these people up. I know who Dream is, and I know who Greg or Gref. I don't even know how to say his name. Gref G. I was gonna say Greg F, but Gref G. He's like a Spanish YouTuber, very popular. I know he has his own Fortnite skin, but I don't know who Fusli, Ghouls, or Eba. Okay, let's see. How do you say his name? Oh, I'm already spelling it wrong. Fusli. Oh, okay. I've seen her. I've seen some clips of her. Wow, there's 3 creators that English isn't their main language, which is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna honestly give this a How do you say your name? Fusli? Because the clips I've seen, she's actually pretty funny. I feel like Dream is a little overrated. Respect to all these guys. She's pretty funny. Best debut indie. Okay. Forgotten City. Didn't heard of it. Okay, Sable and Kana. The Kana. Most anticipated game. Ooh, this is a cool category. Elden Ring. Okay, yeah. So the gameplay I've seen, it looks awesome. What is it? Dark Souls like meets open world RPG style. It looks sick. God of War Ragnarok. Come on, part 2. This looks badass. Like, you can't even. You don't. There's no need to explain it. It just looks so good. Horizon Forbidden West. I'm actually not excited for this one. I played the first one, like the first 3 hours, and I just wasn't into it. Zelda. Oh my god, Breath of the Wild, dude. Let me tell you something. My most played Switch game. I almost beat the whole thing. Like, I think I got everything but the Korok seeds because I'm not getting 999 or whatever it was. Like, that's way too much, but I did everything else, and this is a good game. Okay, it's between these two so far. We're gonna toss everything aside. God of War or Breath of the Wild. And Starfield, I think I would be more hyped if we knew more about it. It's like that space exploration open world game where it seems like they're so ambitious, and that's what it kind of makes you anticipate. It's like, what is this game actually going to be about? Like, I hope they don't flop it. It's most likely going to get pushed back 3 or 4 times for sure. Man, God, that's a hard one. God of War, Breath of the Wild. Honestly, because I loved the first Breath of the Wild, the best Switch game by far. I'm going to have to give it to them. Just slightly over God of War. You know, it's close, but I'm super excited for Breath of the Wild too. Best esports game. And League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Dota 2 have all been around for a really long time. You know, they're like OGs. Valorant, it's not into it. I'm going to say Dota, I'm not into it. League of Legends, I'm not into it. But I feel like I respect this one because it's, you know, these ones for sure. Counter-Strike, it could be fun to watch, but nah. And you know what? The first time I actually got into esports was Call of Duty, so I'm going to have to give Call of Duty for best esports game, you know. I actually started watching competitive because of Call of Duty, so definitely that. Best esports athletes. I guess we'll just go with somebody that I know, to be honest with you. So we'll go with Simp. And FaZe is so big, he might just win just because of how big FaZe is. Okay, now we kind of know who they are. Best esports team. Team Spirit, Dota 2, Sentinels from Valorant, Nodus, Vincere, Counter-Strike. I feel like I've heard that name before. DWG, KIA from League of Legends, and Atlanta FaZe. Nah, get the FaZe out of here. Team Spirits, no. Sentinels, no. I think I'm gonna go Nodus, Vincere. I like that name. That's a cool name. Best esports coach. I have no idea. The guy in the suit and tie is kind of calling my name. Kim Kakoma. Is that how you say it? Kakoma. Crowder. B180. Or is it? It's supposed to be Blade. B183. N. Like Gonna take these guys out of here like that. I don't. That name. The Blade with the 1 2. The 3. And silent. Well, if he's silent, that's not really a good coach. If he's silent all the time, so. And Crowder. No one wants to be crowded. Kakoma. Here we go, Kim. Zhang Yun. Best esports event. 2020 League of Legends. International. The International. What is that? PGL Major. Stockholm. PUBG Mobile. We'll take that one out. Alright. I'm giving League of Legends. I feel like their tournaments are crazy, you know? Crazy money, it seems like, too. At least back in the day. Hello, vote placed. Oh, that was all. Oh, shoot, that was all of them. Achieved. Voted all categories. Nice. Alright, well, that was it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There were some hard categories and then some easier ones. I wonder if you can kind of view my categories again. Oh, okay. Let's go back to Game of the Year. I feel like they gotta pick different games. I don't know. I feel like Deathloop just doesn't deserve it. I feel like Metroid Dread doesn't really exactly deserve it either. I feel like those two could have been different. But anyways, let me know down below who's your pick for Game of the Year. Or if you don't agree with any of my stuff, I would like to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, I'll catch you guys all later. Pleased to meet you.